Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we have a wonderful Conquest Friday night fight for you. Our first map here is Framing Fences. You're getting an overview of that map right now. And then our second battle for tonight's event is on the Limestone Bridge map. Two very unique maps that I enjoy watching very much. It should be fun to watch. And with that being said, our teams tonight on the Union, we have the Northern Aggression, 42nd Pennsylvania, 9th Corps, Irish Volunteer Brigade, Pennsylvania Army, 6th Wisconsin, and the 7th Ohio. Whereas on the Confederacy, we have the 65th Illinois, 13th Georgia, Army of Northern Virginia, Hood's Division, Pickett's Brigade, 5th North Carolina, 2nd Mississippi, and the Shenandoah Valley Regulars. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're back at it here in December, close to the winter portion in War Rights, and I'm very excited to see that. We have some Conquest for you today. For those of you who don't know how Conquest works, essentially each team starts out with the same amount of tickets, and then from there they can capture flags. If they hold the majority of the flags, the other team will lose tickets. And then people also lose tickets when they die as well, just as a normal War of Rights game goes. So it should be very interesting. Looking at our teams here, we have pretty even server size, about 120 on each side, 5 more people on the CSA side, but nothing the USA can't overcome. Now, as we can see on the top left of your screen, you have Killer's perspective from the Army of Northern Virginia. He's playing as the CSA, and on the right side, the top right, you have Potato Soup from the IVB, showing you that perspective from the ground. And with that being said, our match is underway on the very beautiful big map. I'm very excited to see this game. I haven't obviously broadcasted too many events the past couple of months because of school. Final exams week, so that's exciting. But on top of that, I just haven't really played the game much at all. So I'm very intrigued to see if strategies have changed at all in this game or not. Time will tell. Obviously, USA spawns closer to C, so they will be taking that. And then the Confederates spawn closer to A, so they are over there with that. USA, though, is closer to B, and that's why you can see them gunning out to this position here in the middle, because they can capture that point very quickly. And as you can see, Union is there. The Confederates, on the other hand, knowing they can't get here first, are taking their time, getting their bayonets and reloads and reforming, possibly trying to hit the Union from this far side here, coming down here through the corn, or coming down this side of the snake fence in order to get nice flanking shots. At least somewhat, Union has a beautiful position here. Like, no one can deny how good of a position this is. For the Union. And then the same goes for the Confederates, right? The Confederates capture this position. They will be able to hold it just as well. So what's really going to decide this game is how quickly can the CSA take this middle point, or how quickly can the CSA send a team, a distraction team moreover, to try to take this back point and cap it and maybe force the Union to go into a little bit of chaos. Time will tell. Union has 2 artillery groups here. Cannons that they're using here, run by 9th Corps. And then looking at the other side of the battlefield here, there should be some Confederate artillery. Here it is. Are there any men manning? We do have one here from 2nd MS. I assume there will be more. Maybe soon. We will see. In turn, let's look at the USA defense quickly. I'm hopping back and forth. I'm sorry. But let's see what the Union has going on here. We have IVB holding the center here. To their left is the TNA. I see some new regiment names that I haven't seen before. I see PA there on the end as well. My guy here is on top of the fence. A new strategy. Honestly makes sense. You can get your head above the corn. Able to see a flag a little easier. Also, we'll be able to see men easier. 42nd PA on the far left here. Do we have anybody more? Nope, we just have Hood scouting the area, but no CSA are coming that way. Pushing up on the far right side here, we have the 7th Ohio getting a nice height advantage there so that they can overview the field. That's really the whole U.S. position. You do have some couple straggler groups here and there. I think they have a group guarding the C point. 7th Ohio already taking shots. I do not know who they're shooting at. Could be those guys up here. Could be these guys over here. And speaking of which, we have A&V and Hood's division pushing up en masse down the left side. A little behind them, we have the 13th Georgia following. And 2nd MS, I see that there. And then holding up on the way back here. Actually, this is where 2nd MS is. I apologize for that. And then, yeah, I think that's all. I think I missed Pickett's Brigade somewhere. I see SV here as well. Maybe I missed Pickett's Brigade in this. Yep, there they are. Pickett's Brigade holding up towards the back here. So it looks like PB is holding back with HD. I think A and V is pushing forward through the corn. Due to the obvious sight of the rebels coming down this pathway, the Union has adjusted. TNA has pushed their men over to the right, more following, it looks like, that whole Union line there, except, never mind, everybody is coming over. The Union does not want to get outflanked here, because that would be devastating for them. Shootouts have begun by the Union and the Confederates. I think the Confederates are just trying to get all their forces together, make sure they can push together. That is my thought. You can see them shuffling around back there. More Confederates. I think 2nd MS, possibly some more that I missed, are moving over to the A and V position as well. Confederates, very interesting here. There's a lot of hopping back and forth. Anything special going on, or are they just trying to organize? It looks like they're just trying to organize.
Yeah, we should probably hop the other side of the
So yeah, you can see from the CSA perspective here. Actually, we can just cut down the killer's perspective. He's in the corn. So that is A and B's perspective. On the other hand, you have Hood's division here, which, I mean, you're getting a spectator view. It's not necessarily in first person, but it's totally hard to see the Union. These shots are hard. A and B pushing forward, being very aggressive. 7th Ohio is holding up here on the left side. They're taking some pop shots. Getting a nice skirmishing line, it looks like. Yep, a skirmishing line. Good in this game because you're spread out, you're still in formation, but yet you can still stand up. Yeah, you can get the benefits of being spread out while still being in formation and losing tickets, because depending on where you're standing in your line, your team will lose a certain amount of tickets. If you're together and bunched up like these guys here, if you die, you lose 1 ticket. 7th Ohio falling back here because of a overwhelming CSA force moving forward. If you are crouching or by like 3 or 4 of your men around there, you'll lose 3 tickets. And then if you're out of line, meaning you're all by yourself, your team will lose 5 tickets when you die. So now HD is moving in, rather the rest of the CSA is moving in. And meanwhile, as the whole CSA team is trying to take that B point, who do we have here? The 42nd PA is decapping this A point. Do they have a flag, though? No, they do not. Who else is joining them? This is all the 42nd getting some nice out-of-line kills. CSA by themselves. So the thing is once the Union decaps that point, the amount of ticket loss that the CSA will get will be double the amount that it is right now, because instead of USA only being up by 1 cap, they're up by 2, so they get to kill more of those tickets for the CSA. So CSA is put in a really bad spot here. This is a USA bias map. You've seen all the reasons why so far in here. USA easily got to that middle point first, and that's a lot of what Conquest is who can take that middle point. I was wrong. There was a flag. I think that flag was over there, and I just missed it. The USA is about to cap the point, and you're about to see what a counterattack is in the game mode of Conquest. So, the CSA will have 3 minutes to decap and recap a point. If they do not do this, then they lose the game. Ooh, come on. I am stuck to the ground right now in my spectator perspective. While I fix this, let me cut to one of the views. They're both dead, though. Let me spam some buttons. I think that's how that works. Okay, we're going to cut to Potato Soup. Nope, sorry. Yes, this is Potato Soup's perspective from the IVB. You can see that they're getting their bayonets on, because as you can see, the CSA is charging in mass onto the Union. So we have HD mostly on the bottom here. Actually, I see A and B too. Maybe it's just a mix of groups. They are charging in here trying to distract the Union while the rest of the CSA comes to the corn. Holding over here at the point of contention is the PA. They have to hold off for 2 minutes. 3 minutes is not a lot of time in this counterattack phase. You have to move quickly, and that's what the CSA is doing. Obviously, the PA is getting overwhelmed here in mass. Confederates charging to now secure this position. The Union basically have gotten wiped on this middle point of contention because obviously they were outnumbered. They had groups like the 42nd PA capping the A point, forcing the CSA to do this. We have 9th Corps over here as well, going behind the CSA, surprising them. CSA still don't know. Now they do know. Point B is neutralized. 9th Corps getting some shots. I think CSA is going to be able to stop this counterattack from finishing. They have plenty of time. They have wiped 9th Corps. 42nd PA, not wanting to risk losing that flag so far back, is holding back. And with that being said, the CSA is going to be able to stop the counterattack, get a flag up, which is huge. However, they're down to engaged. So it'll be interesting to see what the CSA do. They'll probably just try to hold this point, maybe send a group or two back, probably just one group to reclaim their point. You could see, honestly, that little flag thing looked like a CSA flag when I was looking at it. But you can see there's men over there. USA lost a lot of their flags. They have one flag left, and that's held by the 42nd PA. Confederates doing exactly what they need to do on this map. They're down now, but they have this great defensive position. That's going to be hard for the USA to take, regardless of how they look at it. Let's see, what do we got here? We have Hood here. His men in the corn. Probably trying to figure out what they're doing here. It'll only be a matter of time before someone from the CSA notices their line here, whether it be they see the flag or just these Rambos running through the corn.
Copy.
So it looks like A has been neutralized as well by the CSA. They are recapping that point. As you can see, they have their trickle-in respawns. Do they have a flag, though? I don't know if they do. No, they do not. But they decapped, which is huge because now nobody's losing tickets to anything. Oh, Hood's being a little risky here. Confederates taking shots at the Union as they pour in. Hood so close to the Confederate lines. Union artillery getting a devastating shot there. A little overshot. If they shot a little bit up more, well, that's still a hard shot to hit there. It is an incredibly hard shot. But Hood is getting very close here. We can see Union beginning to push forward here. Who is in front here? It is PA. Pushing for this corner position. It's a nice corner position. You have the snake fence to help you if they come through the corn. And you have the straightway fence. PA is not stopping, though. They're going in. 42nd PA is also going in the distance. I'm guessing 7th Ohio based on where they were earlier. So for those of you who don't know, all these officers there in a Steam chat. So they can communicate long distance like this very effectively. Very beautiful here. Rest of the Union trickling in from their spawn position. The only thing I'm concerned about is this Union group on the far left here. They are not pushing in. .42nd PA able to do some damage, but they're just outnumbered by a lot. There's nothing that's going to change that. Yeah, that Union group over there is just sitting on the fence shooting, and now they're deciding to come in. That is a big part about this game too, is you have to charge in most cases, right? Not every case, because there's always exceptions. But in most cases, you want to charge in as one big blob, because otherwise you can get, when you're so spread out, they can easily take you down. You'll die in skirmishing out of line more often. So that's just the benefits of charging in a blob in this game, right? Maybe not so in a non-ticket environment. But Union mounting a second kind of wave here from two sides, really. Our group on the right here is just holding the ground. They're not charging in, though. They're just taking pop shots point blank at the CSA. CSA just holding that fence. USA, that flag and officer are running away as the Union is overcoming this position. CSA capture the A point, so now USA is losing tickets to this flag thing. If these USA guys over here, if they come in, if the Union all charges right now, they can slam and take out the CSA force and reclaim this B point. It is 7th Ohio. Looks like the CSA are trying to just force one of these groups out before they get crushed together. They're slowly trickling in here. I don't know if they're trying to charge or not. I can't tell. Your Perryman trying to encourage his men. Union artillery raining havoc. That's another thing about this map that's so Union biased, right? Is CSA artillery, they have such a bad spot. I mean, the point of B is all flat. CSA had taken losses. The B point, it's all flat. You're not going to be able to shoot there. The most effective place CSA artillery can shoot is like right here. And for order that happen, CSA needs to control B, and right now they don't. So while the USA has taken a firm position on the point of contention, they have not successfully taken it because the CSA are still lodged here. Just a mix of everyone, really. And because of this lodging of both sides are just trying to sprint in from their mains here. You can see both sides doing that as an attempt to try to hold this position. This is so huge. CSA needs to win this melee here or they're going to lose the game. They're down so many tickets right now. That's not necessarily their fault. Who is this? Mustang here going out into the corner, take the 6 shots with his pistol. Does he make it out? Yes, he does. I don't know if he got a kill there, but it looks like the CSA have kind of slowed down here. No, they have not. Just the guys in the corner are a little indecisive because they don't have a lot of men. You can see more CSA artillery is now there. More USA is pouring in. USA obviously going to reach it first because this is it's closer to their point. B is successfully raised by the Union, therefore causing the CSA to lose even more tickets. Right as that happens, Union falls to engage. Union artillery getting a nice shot. It didn't explode on the men, but the thing went through some men. Kills are kills. Either 7th Ohio got wiped or they have merged with this group. I think they got wiped. 42nd PA is now shifting down and they're going to completely wipe this last remnant of the Confederate forces. And right as that happens, CSA, the 1st regiment from spawn has come in. HD, looks like I see 5th Texas officer here, but it's really just a mix. 13th Georgia pushing in as well. Oh no, CSA do not know what they're running into right now. Man, you're just in the corner, you're walking, you're like, oh crap, there's a lot of them. Union artillery getting a kill there. You know, this game, when you die, a surprising amount of blood appears from artillery shots. So it can be a little deceiving. But Confederates realizing the situation they're in are now falling back because they're not going to win. They're just going to lose more tickets. They're going to go out of line. It's not going to be pretty at all. USA doing what they need to do. Everyone's done what they need to do. CSA just couldn't hold it. USA got back in time to retake that point. So it is only a matter of time before the CSA lose or the CSA win this point. I don't know. USA has a firm grip on the point right now. I'm kind of surprised the CSA hasn't sent anybody back here. It is a long ways away, so I'm not surprised by that. And who do we have here?
I'm dumb. Walmart brand Kraft cheese.
I don't know what they're talking about, but that's very interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's smart there. They have 4 or 5 guys back there to make sure the CSA can do what the USA did. And that is take that point of contention with no contention. I mean, the CSA did what they need to do. They were bunched up. They saw they were losing their points, so they charged in and were able to temporarily take the point. But after that, it's been a little bit of chaos for the CSA since they've started losing that point. A little bit. They're now beginning to reform this position. I think that was Confederate artillery, that shot was, but they got some hits. USA sending one regiment back here higher up. Let's see what they can see here. Who do we have? 7th Ohio. It looks like they're just going to reposition to where they were.
You feeling ferocious, Model?
You are not ferocious. You are being adorable. That couldn't do a pun with that. That sucked. Shut the front door, brother.
Shut the front door right now.
God, what's happening to this regiment?
Good things. Very good things.
Very good things indeed. A wonderful conversation from the 7th Ohio. So, in the meantime, the Confederates have seemed to send a smaller force on the right here. A and V is probably more of a distraction force because, as you can see, USA is beginning to send more of their men to this right side, allowing the rest of the CSA to come up here on the left side. In the meantime, who do we have here? We have 5th NC, not surprising at all. 5th NC doing a little bit of trolling. They are going around here, probably going around to the C point there to try to decap and recap. But unfortunately for them, they're a little spread out here. A little spread out. I don't know. Is that a little spread out? I don't know, Ninja. How about you tell him? PA, right here. Absolutely beautiful shot. I think Kip Tap here. Beautiful shot. And because of how spread, I don't know if that really triggered anything. Those guys being spread out, I don't know if they saw them earlier, but they are now being fouled to 5th NC. But as that's happening, HD, 2nd MS are slamming into the TNA. A lot of CSA here. The whole CSA team, ANV, did their job, distracting that Union line a little bit. Union now slowly trickling over. You can see one regiment's beginning to move over. We also have a USA regiment. I'm guessing the 42nd is moving out towards A. Maybe 9th Corps. We saw them do that earlier as well. They were over in that general vicinity. But here we go. CSA not stopping. USA a little spread out, right? Because you have PA. They're focusing on 5th NC. Yeah, they are. Oh my goodness. And I'm guessing 42nd or something is out there. CSA pushing down the sunken bloody lane. It's bloody lane, not sunken lane. I'm joking. But yeah, CSA's going. There's no one there to stop him. I mean, who is this USA group? This poor USA group. TNA is about to get slaughtered.
Santo, follow me. You got 40 seconds flag. You're going this way. Rollins. Yeah. I need you. We're going to take...
So, Confederates have it breaking. So not that that means much. But now 7th Ohio is beginning to move in to assist. As well as the 7th Ohio with A&V, more Union pushing in from the far right side, guessing IVB because they were there. C has been neutralized, so 5th NC has successfully decapped to that point from the Union. A has been neutralized as well. Everyone's neutralizing the points. So who else is slamming in here? It is the IVB, and B has been neutralized, guys. Nothing is neutralized whatsoever. Yeah, it looks like PA has wiped out the 5th NC. The 5th NC has done their job. They have distracted a larger force than themselves. I don't know if larger. It looked larger at the moment. But they definitely have distracted a larger moment and allowed the rest of their CSA team to come in here and fight for control of this B point. And it looks like the CSA is going to be able to take it because of the 5th NC. A huge part of it. So CSA capturing that middle point. It really just looks like a slow Union death on this point of contention. But I really don't see how the CSA is going to be able to win this. They're one more stage away from hitting their last stage and not being able to respawn. But let's check it here. We have these smart people here. They took that flag out of there because they're going to take it to A. You need to be in skirmishing. You need to have at least 3 people to be able to raise the flag. And so they took 3 people, and they're going to the A point, and they are going to cap it successfully. As long as 42nd PA holds here, and it looks like they will. Hood wants this flag. He doesn't get it, but his guys got it, so there we go. You see more CSA trickling back, trying to retake their artillery, or get their flag. I don't know what, but they're gonna die out of line and push their team closer to last stand. Not like it means much, because I think unfortunately the CS was that a team kill? Oh my goodness.
Yep, just double quick, He can't.
I
Yeah.
lost it.
I'll stay with you.
So 42nd PA is gonna be able to take. Oh my god, no. We'll see. Oh, I thought he was going for the flag. Now he's going back. Oh, Digital wants the flag though. Digital wants it, and now Higgs seeing that is gonna help him. Beautiful teamwork there. Higgs, a little, doesn't want to go, but Digital wants to. Digital wants this flag. He's doing the peace call. Uh-oh. No peace here,
Fuck
and
you.
Gotham gets the kill.
Fuck that guy. Monkey Allen this way.
Fuck that guy.
But no, 42nd PA is going to cap the point. So we haven't really missed much over here. CSA has reformed. USA has recapped C. Nothing crazy, right? But CSA reforming the line here as the USA begins to push down. We have the TNA taking pot shots at the Confederate position. Again, hard shots to hit because the CSA has this nice sunken lane. It's sunk into the ground a little bit. And even then, they have this nice snake fence, making it a good position. CSA reacting wisely here, moving to the snake fence. They can get nice shots down this road. That'll really compromise the TNA position. 42nd PA is moving on the 8-point there, capping right now. Who wants to stop him? We have some of HD here. Who else do we have over here? We have 5th NC. The guys themselves are back at main. They are here. They are going to take some nice, he should be kills. Okay, I'm glad at least Otis his shot. I don't know if Red is his shot. But USA is going to be able to cap A. Are they turning this? They're turning the artillery on the 42nd PA. Beautiful shots there. More CSA coming over here as well. More of HD. And the Union has captured A. I don't know how long that'll be. That'll happen for. But here we go. I think we have 7th Ohio continuing to do 7th Ohio things. They're taking the far right flank here. Well, it looks like the rest of the Union. There was TNA. We have IVB here. I see also 9th Corps tags there as well. Also down on the ground here, we have the 7th Ohio. So 42nd PA got pushed back. They probably just wanted to keep their flag, stay back there, do a minuscule amount of trolling, as they say. But for now, it just looks like it's going to be a slow, painful death to the CSA. CSA will get their flag back at A. As you can see, it just got neutralized. But Union's still going to be able to lower the CSA tickets. See IVB here getting some nice shots going down the CSA flank here. It's really only a matter of time before the CSA. I think CSA have to force a counterattack as their best option. USA is just so far ahead that even if they have 2 flags on them, which they do, I don't think they'll be able to deal enough ticket damage through death and flags to successfully take this back. Who do we have here? We have Major Sock, Sergeant Major Sock. Come on, buddy. Gets his kill. Good shot. And runs away. Let's look at the CSA line here. We have 13th moving out through the corn, probably to mess with the IVB. We have HE, 2nd MS, PB. Oh my goodness, there's so many tags. It's just a collage of the CSA team. Just up here. They're just like, get up here. I don't care where you at. We just want you here. PA is actually over here. PA, there's 7th Ohio. Let's see, has anything happened? Nope. 42nd PA is just engaging shots with those HD and 5th NC guys that we saw up there. Yeah, here they go. I want to see this. The USA, 42nd, making a mad dash for the point
Two shots close.
of contention.
Wow, fucking tree. It was nice meeting you, bud. Oh, my bad.
Let's see. It looks like CSA will win this charge. Union going down to taking losses here. But I don't think it's gonna really, I mean, CSA will probably hit last stand momentarily. It would not surprise me at all if that happened. Union just needs to keep trickling them down. That's all they need to do. And Union is charging here. Who is leading this charge? 7th Ohio and PA. Who's not, I mean, leading it, really. It's a group effort. This PA 7th Ohio charge that fails, but if anything, it was more to help these guys out. Distraction, TNA and IBB pushing up here to flank the CSA, but little do they know that 13th Georgia is right there. I think that's 13th. I saw them going in that direction earlier. CSA might be able to wipe the Union from the field, and they need to push for A right now. Is USA decapping this point? They are decapping it. I do not believe it'll mean much in the long term, though.
Press D, press D, press D.
So, it is, again, CSA hitting last stand here. In the grand scheme of things, that doesn't really mean much. I mean, it does for the CSA, they're going to lose. But, like, in the grand scheme of this battle, nothing, what's expected to happen is going to happen. CSA just have to force a counterattack. I think that's really the only way they can win this at this point. We do have a couple Union stragglers here up on top here. 9th Corps. I don't know if I really want to call them stragglers because they're in their group together. Foss, what is this man doing? Let's follow his story. The story of Corporal Foss here from the 9th New York, pushing up to the point of contention. And what is he doing? He is taking his shot here. Let's see if he hits. He kills Digital, who we saw earlier in this battle, die as well. Digital having a sad night, an unfortunate night. His buddy here wants to avenge him. Will he get the kill? Oh my goodness, he's going to get killed himself by decoy. What a sad tale for these few Confederate soldiers. We have first VA here, a great man getting a kill. Well done. Oh my goodness, he got team killed.
Enemy on the ridge line.
So sad night for this. My goodness. What a sad, sad night. Who do we have coming up here? We have more 9th Corps here.
Job, lad.
9th Corps being 9th Corps. As we can hear, their cry, their battle cry of Zuzu flag telling his men to come back here, but they aren't.
Flag.
Oh, he wants his flag. That's what they're doing.
I want to hang that shit above our fireplace. I want to hang that shit.
And they're going. They aren't stopping. Here they go. The artillerymen. Oh my god, they're dodging shots. Vlad there as well.
You're getting pushed out by Hardy. You fucking suck.
And there they go. They go down. Who has this flag? This mass has just turned into mayhem. The CSA just trying not to die. I think that's a remain prerogative. Yeah, you can see they're just holding back at the A point. They're just trying to have one final stand. Who's not trying to have a final stand, though, is Second MS. They're just going in. Oh, my goodness. They're getting shredded. 42nd PA on their flank, demolishing them. Doesn't even count for the fact that PA is here as well. And then we have IVB up against the corner as well. Over here, he doesn't want to have a last stand as well. We have some HD here. It's mostly 5th Texas that I see. I see some other guys here, but they probably just got stuck with them. Because, you know, that just happens in War of Rights. But, yeah. USA wanting to take this point of contention back. They'll probably take it and then slowly push to the CSA. We can see, I think that was the PA out in the distance here, trying to kill that last man there. I don't know if they're shooting him or not. They aren't. But yeah, 42nd PA. No, sorry, IVB slamming into the CSA. They don't see him yet. There's not like there's a lot of them though. I wonder if any team kills will occur here, seeing as they are slamming into each other in different directions. Nice shot. And no team killing. Quite impressive. Yeah, who is this? Poor soul. You have Coach here trying to save his flag, doing what any good soldier would do in this situation, hopefully. And Union hits breaking. So, the thing is the CSA have had the 2 flags helping them out, but now they're about to lose that. And so they just need to kill a lot of Union in a very short amount of time before they all crumble. Here we go. Who is making this valiant charge? It is the 42nd PA charging the Confederate artillery.
Come here. Stop running. Come here. I promise I won't stab you. Come here. Look, see? I didn't even stab you. See? I didn't even stab you. Come here. Fine, I'll just stab you then. Come here. I would have talked to you, but no, you just kept running.
Another sad tale for another sad rebel soldier. So yeah, Union now in mass charging out. I think Confederates are just running out doing some volleys. I think they are holding bit. Can they? Oh, they can. So looks like Confederates just running out, taking some shots in the meantime. It looks like they're pulling back to that stone wall to do one final last stand. But little do they know, Union can just cap that point. But that'd be pretty lame, Union. I think you should charge them out for the memes. But here we go. The last stand of the Confederates, Union charging en masse, wanting to deliver a final crippling blow to the Confederates here at this position. We can see that Killer is still alive and well. He is on this stone wall doing a phenomenal job. We'll switch back to him in a moment. But for now, like, Union's just swarming this position. Confederates charging out in one last hurrah on the Union. Can we get Killer's view here? Here he goes. Here's Killer. Takes a shot, gets a kill. What a shot there by Killer. He's charging in. He's one of the last men on his team. He killed a friendly and goes down in the process. Oh my God, she has been neutralized? A has been neutralized. Oh. She is being capped by the CSA as we speak. What the heck? Who do we have here? We've got a couple of HD guys. They are keeping the CSA alive in this fight, even though they're basically done. And the CSA have capped C. This fight will not end. Union captured A. One of them goes down. 5 of them left, it looks like, over here anyways. You can see more flags over there, but they're not in this fight. Who is coming to engage them? We have none other than 9th Corps and a 6th Wisconsin boy. I think they're just decapping the point. However, who wants some fighting?
I'm gonna restrict it. I gotta snuff the back door.
Oh my goodness, this is hard to see. I apologize. Who won? HE won. Lunch lady's dead.
Did I get him? No, you did not. I tried. Did you?
Blackjack now running out here. Little does he know that 9th Corps and a lot of other Union are coming in.
1v1, come on.
Fucked by artillery. Get back your flag. For our Union Arty. For Union Arty.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Get back here.
And that'll do it for this battle. Wow. Phenomenal way to end a beautiful round by the Union. That's just a shame what happened to the CSA that whole time. USA played that how they needed to. CSA did what they needed to too. From what I saw, nothing really crazy for this map. Well done to the Union on their victory on this map. Not surprising though. They did what they needed to. They finished business. Look at all the kills rack up. This is crazy. Absolutely insane. And with that all being said, we will see you in the second round. Here we are with the second round of this match. Here we go. As we can see, we have dead even numbers. Of course, take one away from me, and the Union has one more men. What a shame. But yeah, 138 v 138. A great experience to be having here on War of Rights. Look at this map. Juicy. But anyways, here is the conquest map. We have point A here, next to some beautiful, beautiful houses. Point C, next to the wonderful Burnsides Bridge. I think I've only seen this map one time, I think. We have B here. And that was a crazy match in its of itself, because the Union screwed their strategy up completely, and the CSA just destroyed them. It wasn't even close. It was embarrassing on the Union's part. I know a lot of people were pissed that night, but that happened a long time ago. Hopefully things have changed. It looks like it has changed completely here. The Union is gunning it towards the B point in mass. I think they're going to have a regiment, hopefully. It looks like they have off to the right there. They are going for the B point, whereas the Confederates are splitting up in half. Same thing. CSA going to A, their closer point. Let's look at artillery quickly. Very close to each other in terms of everything. We have some HE guys that are actually moving artillery, I think, back to the A point so they can defend that better and also not be so exposed and lose tickets. Whereas the Union holding their ground. They have nice shots here. Look at that view. Beautiful. So let's take it, see what the Union is doing over here. We have Hood in the 42nd. They're going off to the left. They're going to cap that C point. No, B point. That is an interesting B point there. Whereas the rest of the Union is gunning it to C. The CSA, unsurprisingly, get there first. CSA also capping the A point. First shot by the Union. Not surprised because they aren't moving their artillery. But looks like A and V and 5th and C will arrive at this point of contention. Where is their flag? There it is. Gunner with the flag. And they are going to start capping this point. There they go. CSA will shortly be capping A. Let's see who's doing that in the meantime. What do we have here? We have the 13th Georgia. Actually, Union artillery getting some kills there. But yeah. Really, this is going to be fascinating to see what happens over here. Because this is a hard position for the Union to take. You might think, oh, they have the stone wall, right? No, it's terrible. I mean, this is so bad for the Union. I can't even state how horrendous of a push to point this is. And the Union is just all bunched up there. Where are they hiding? The Union has not captured B yet. There they go. They started. But we have the Union sitting back here.
Down the riverbank.
They're enjoying their time in the water. The IVB is.
Trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, PA is now here as well. 6 Wisconsin helping. 7th Ohio here as well. Who is moving up here with the Union? We have TNA. Oh my. There they go. And the Union has finally captured a B point. We're almost 4 minutes into this match, and they have finally captured this point. So let's get a quick overview here before I'm out of bounds. But yeah, we can see more CSAs moving out to A to defend it. Again, they have nice positions across this whole map. You can see the issues they had over at C of the Union, and here they go. So Union having a two-pronged push, one going down the open area, the other going down the stone wall. You can see more Union coming in from the top right of your screen. They're a little far back though. Numbers-wise, Union has the majority we saw CSA push some of their men back to go to A, and this is going to allow the Union to use their team's might and overpower them. Well done to the Union there. More trickling in from all directions. And Union is going to be able to cap the C point. I wouldn't say uncontested, but they just swooped through there. And now HT is going to be trying to help as well. But the Union is going to be able to hunker down there a little bit. So, yeah, HT's like, no, we're not messing with that. Get us out of there, please. So this is such a hard spot for the Union to defend, though. I mean, they can kind of go on the stone wall. They can use this here. It's a little nice, but it's still very difficult. Happening on the other side of the map, though. C has been neutralized. There we go. It looks like the Union, English there. The Union has charged out 42nd PA, charging out the Confederate artillery and company, meaning 13th Georgia. And they are holding that well against the 42nd PA. So, yeah. Looks like the Union having some response from their main deployment. Union not stopping over here. C is being captured by the Union. Union is not stopping. Who is leading this? TNA. Going up the road here. They are going to be trying to get some...
There he is.
Oh my goodness. They think they're running into a few rebels. But there is a lot more there.
I'll stab him.
Union has captured C. Oh boy. They're about to be scared.
Pull back, board. No, board. Pull back. No, board. Son of a bitch.
Looks like our boy Willie Stone here is going to make it. But unfortunately loses his friend, and the Union, realizing what they were running into, are now falling back. IBB is actually pushing forward now. Interesting. I find that especially interesting. Maybe they're just trying to help TNA, but now realizing how many men are over there, they're going to stop. CSA can come down this way and get some nice shots down their flank. It's a little hard to hit them because they are kind of far away. It is at a weird angle too. But here comes the CSA.
Spread out. There's no reason to be right on top of each other. There they come. Get them.
Fuck you!
See TNA pushing down further to the right. They'll hold the road while the IBB takes shots. And this charge really drizzle out. It looks like not all of them charged in. Some of them kind of sandbacked. I don't know if it was a miscommunication. It was like, oh crap, we're going to lose. But regardless of all that, CSA mostly at A. They could go for C. Or B, sorry. I mean, they could go for C too. Nothing's stopping them. But CSA, I will be intrigued to see what they do next. Because, again, that is kind of a little hard position to take. Just because Union, let's check it out here. Yeah, Union has nice gates around this whole point. This is actually kind of a hard point to take, especially if artillery loads canister, and it can hit their shots. With those two conditions, artillery having a duel off here, that's really what it looks like over here. I don't know if Union already is shooting at A, but let's focus on the infantry action. Down here, 13th Georgia. We have Major Wilkes here, trying to get an overview of the Union position, probably reporting to his other officers what the Union is doing. I mean, this is our spectator view, but this is what he could see. Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing. So, we have more CSA sitting in the backs here. We have ANV, 5th NC as well. I saw HD tags. Probably not HD, though. And they are starting to push. Doug leading this group down through this, I don't know if you want to call it a beach side. Not a beach side, definitely not. The edge of where land is at this location. Oh no, who's here? We have Dong here from SV. Where is he at? What is he doing? He gets a kill though, but he dies out of line. So tickets wise, Union lost there, but he got a kill. Cannot complain. CSA is really spread out though. across the map. Oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? No way. Gets a kill. What a shot. What a shot by Coach. Absolutely beautiful. But CSA, so Doug's group has moved up along the shore side here. They're taking pop shots. I can't tell if they want to push in or not. Never mind to Union not having a decent position. Like, oh my, this is beautiful. Like, look at this. Like, that's just beautiful. Union have set up a beautiful position. They have men on the bridge. Yeah. They also have set up men on that fence and this hay in formation, standing up. An absolutely beautiful defensive position. And if the CSA come behind them, it'll still be hard to take. The ball is in the CSA's court. CSA falling back, realizing how hard those positions are to take. And I don't blame them. If anything, CSA, what I would do, of course, it might not work, but just from a spectator point of view, you got to go for B, because that's the whole Union team. I mean, you definitely can't tell if the whole team is there, but that's a lot. And we can see the CSA starting to move in this direction. We have HD, actually a mix of everybody, I can't really tell, taking shots here at the 40-second PA. 40-second PA. Forming their line. It's kind of hard to see the CSA between the smoke, the shadows, and the trees. But they were spreading out on the caissons to get some cover. Well, the CSA is using the woods to their cover. Union doing volleys. Interesting. A lot of those shots going over. You could hear them whiz by. I'm clearly above them, and they are whizzing over indeed. So I think CSA needs to at least keep a group here to keep this Union group at C distracted. Which, is this group doing that? Or are they repositioning? Looks like 5th NC and A and V, they are repositioning. Whereas the rest of the CSA, I think all the CSA is just generally moving towards the B direction. Union artillery, that looked beautiful, but I think that maybe got a kill. CSA going down to engage. We have 2nd MS leading the frontal assault here on this point. Those CSA in the woods still holding back. We could see the 42nd PA pulling back at the dilemma that they have put themselves in. Kind of. And right as they pull back, the CSA have come out of the woods to try to chase them out. They're going to try to pincer them with the 2nd MS. Who is forming up with the 2nd MS, you may ask? Well, it is HD. HD's 2nd MS. Pushing towards this B point. 42nd PA is going to get pinched here in a minute. Is the USA reacting in any way? They are. They are sending a regiment or two. I can't tell if the second one in the back is just holding back there, but they are sending a regiment forward to try to defend this point. Unfortunately, that's not a lot. Who is it? Who's about to die? Oh no, PA. PA, no. What are you running into? CSA won't know they're there, but they're going to die. We have Bocephus here. He sees them. Oh no, he missed. And he dies. What a way to go. CSA definitely know the PA is there. And PA will die valiantly. Not completing their objective though. 42nd PA going on the Union caisson. CSA spreading out here in the open. This is what I like here. So the problem with this game, Conquest, is everyone likes to do this. Bunch up here, which they shouldn't be doing. They need to be spread out like these guys out here. Like, look at them. They're in the open, but they're in formation, and they're not bunched up. Artillery can't kill them as easily, and that's an important part about this. In terms of the grand scale, CSA holding some guys back, taking some shots. USA still not pushing forward. One group is. I don't know who that is. We'll go to them in a moment. But CSA is about to cap this B point here. And 42nd PA is in hand-to-hand combat with the 13th. And now the 2nd MS / HD, I think, was there as well. Sorry for this BB. Yeah, Union is getting wiped here. Now the ball is back into the United States court. USA needs to do something. I get what they are trying to do, but they... I don't know, man. It'd be hard to tell what's going on from that position. So, let's see who's pushing up here to help try to take this point. It is 9th Corps. 9th Corps, though, little do they realize they're running into the whole CSA team. So, that'll be very interesting to see if more Union comes up. They should. Union has to commit to one of these 2 points. CSA defending both of these points, A and B. They obviously have more at B because they just assaulted that position. Who else is coming through the corn to help assist taking this point? We have 6 Wisconsin. Union still holding in mass. I understand why they're here.
Yeah, sure.
You saw how hard it... I shouldn't say that. It was a little difficult for them to take that C point. And that was maybe half the CSA team, maybe 3/4. If the whole CSA team is there, that's just going to be terrible for them. So I understand why the Union is holding back at that C point. But CSA is not even trying to take it. They're just holding back at A. And they're holding B. They have 2 points. They don't need to push. I get why the Union's there to prevent basically a counterattack. Also, make sure that the CSA cannot knock the Union down. Or get behind them, rather. That's the better word there. So, Union now hitting engaged. They are losing more tickets because they have less flags capped. But for now, it really just looks like a shootout. Let's see here. Second MS, HD holding up on the Caissons. Over here to their left is the 13th Georgia. I see SV there as well. And the Union is just spread out into the woods here. Let's see what's happening over here. We do see some movement here. More Union movement coming away from C. We have our first group here. Who do we have? We have the IVB. I think they are going to A, trying to distract the CSA, or maybe go to their spawn. We'll check back in a moment. But in the meantime, where is this other Union group? There they are. See where they are going. They're going up to B, and it is the 7th Ohio. 7th Ohio, speaking in Ohioese. So 7th Ohio is moving up to B. They're going to try to help. Oh, is there a charge happening? There is. We'll check back in with the IVB in a moment. But for now, a melee, or at least Union is trying to get her. I don't know. This is sad. This Wisconsin charging up the middle here. Unfortunately, they're getting destroyed. They're so thin in numbers. They're spread out. On the other hand, we have 42nd PA. I think PA is here as well. Nope, 9th Corps, sorry. PA is... I wouldn't be surprised if they were here, though. You can see Union is decapping the point while the rest of their players are charging out the Confederates. I like this strat, right? They're decapping the point while distracting the Confederates. They're not put... Normally, what people do is they just bunch their men up on the point, and the CSA can just rain bullets on them. No. The Union, being smart here, sends a couple of men on... Oh, my goodness. That artillery shot was a little scary. Although they didn't win the charge, they decapped the point. That's the huge thing. It forces the CSA to now come out onto the point, and you can see they are. We do have a small contingency here. PA and just a mix of Union. They should just fight. But no, they're gonna get wiped here. See, this is the difference here. CSA is, are they gonna keep? They should keep going. I like this. CSA bunching up on the point. I don't like that, but they're charging with another group here. I like that a lot. I really, really do. 7th Ohio being charged out here by the 13th. I want to check back in with the IVB very shortly. So it looks like Confederates are going to recap the point. Let's see where IVB is. I heard shots over here. Oh, did IVB already die?
Good shit.
So it looks like they charged, wiped out one group, but there are more holding back here. CSA are able to cap B. Doug taking some shots. 5th NC is going to be able to hold that point successfully. Let's head back up here. So CSA capping and pulling back. 13th, are they also pulling back? They are slowly pulling back as well. So, both sides Fighting over B. CSA really has a control of B because we saw Union just decap a moment ago. But right as they did, the CSA came back, retook it instantly, and now we're back to where we were like 2 minutes ago. Union need to have more men up here. They need to have some guys in the corn here. They do have a nice snake fence there. Actually, can they even see that well from there? Because here's the thing, right? I have my spectator view in these mini hills, which, look how big that hill is from here. Like, from my view, when I'm looking up here, you can see it a little more now, now that I noticed that. But it's like from here, it almost looks flat. If anything, yeah. So that's the big thing too, right? I see things that they don't see, and we see things differently, and that's the beautiful part about it. Distracting the Union force over here, though, we have the A&V in 65th Illinois. We have Killer here taking some shots at the Union line. Over here we have TNA, a lot of, it's just a mix, a couple guys, I don't know if they're Ramboing or if they're trying to go somewhere or just scouting, I don't know. They are there indeed. So 23 minutes, balls in Union court. Union's got to do something, and we can see the 7th Ohio is moving through the woods.
About beats again, gentlemen. We're going down that hill to the corn.
7th Ohio going to their place in the corn. Interesting, though. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if they're going for A or they're going back to C. Regardless of that fact, we do have Union still holding here. We have 42nd PA holding up on the front. I think this is 9th floor. 9th floor is taking pop shots here at the CSA. CSA still outnumber the Union here. On point. Quickly looking at numbers. Again, dead even. So, even though the CSA seem to have more of a presence, numbers are dead even. Because there's so many Union cram-packed at that bridge. So, a slow match we have. Who do we have here? There's 5 men. More 9th car. The Union artillery is now sad because their artillery is taken by the CSA. Did they go infantry or are they artillery? No, they're still artillery. They got their little swords there. Look at that. I don't know what they're gonna do other than ticket drain their team. I really don't know what they're gonna do. CSA just have a firm grip on this map. USA pushed way too hard to hold C. I mean, okay, they pushed appropriately at C. The problem is they kept too many men there thinking the CSA would come, but this is just a over the view in hindsight. 7th Ohio came up. I think they tried to go for A, but thinking there was no CSA there, but 5th NC holding strong. Union going down to taking losses. The tide has turned officially. USA has got to make a move to one of these points. USA getting destroyed at B is not helping this at all. They're still outnumbered at B. I get what they're doing. I understand it. It just sucks. Presence of the CSA is insane. We have the Union Arty boys there in the distance. Again, I don't know what they're doing. What are they talking about? Are they even talking? Look at them go. The Roman soldiers of the Union Army. Look at them go. This is the little stuff that you miss in battle that you don't normally see in War of Rights, right? Because you're in a line, you're shooting like these guys. They're never gonna know about these guys, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of cool to see over the top perspective. Because you see all the fun little things. It looks like Vlad here and his men are pushing up here. I want to see if anything's happening over here. The flags are just mushing into each other, so I can't tell. Nope, there's no major action. More Union going up to B, what they should be doing. But let's check back on Vlad here. They are charging the CSA artillery.
Doing okay.
Okay.
Clear their battery! Clear their battery! Clear their battery! All right, ambush, ambush, helmet! Get one of these guns loaded. At B point.
These guys are really doing the turn the cannons around, but actually, and they're going to try to help their men retake this point. Vlad taking the initiative. This is what the Union needed, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how effective their shots will be, but we'll see. Who pushed up here? We have 13th Georgia pushing up to this corner with SV as well to try to get some flanking shots. Who do we have pushing up here? Union trying to make a point. Go for A. I see PA and also the IVB is pushing towards the A point direction. They will be able to get behind some CSA on the left, but the only concern is their CSA there. They could get squished very, very easily.
Straight to A.
You can hear Cream there saying go straight for A. That's what they're doing. Who do we have here? Some HD 5th NC guys. CSA still don't know they're there. We're probably going to see those guys pull off very soon. USA have the numbers here, though, to take this position. And as we can see, they push right as they realize Union's behind them. Union's going. This is interesting.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
We have Lakota Wolf here and Wilbert.
They're right in front of us. Take them out. Take them out.
Last Confederates there on that house. IVB is holding up on that rock, getting some shots there. Charging behind is the A and V. They are charging the T and A. Oh my, the mix of Union that's up there. I don't think IVB realizes they're being charged from the behind though. They still don't. I mean, CSA are winning this charge. The CSA are gonna win there. Deception wins the day. I don't know. Union looked like they could have pulled it out, but they just did not. Virgo trying to save his life. Who do we have in the house here? Ships dips.
We'll teach you how to play the game. We'll teach you how to play.
Can hear the little trolling that is occurring on the field. Back at the B point, who do we have circling around this? Oh my goodness, they still have the guns. 13th Georgia moving in to clear out a real vicious Union force.
I'm trying to get as many tickets for my team.
I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not gonna shoot. Yep, no,
Okay.
No. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Please shoot the shot.
Where's the
What's gonna happen here? Oh my
heads
goodness.
up, heads up. There's some of my guys right here, by the way. You guys might wanna run. Go.
Chops.
Help me slow. Help me. You're so
No. The last guy with Brutus. The last man here.
No!
Just wants his life.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
They miss.
That is so cancerous
But
that I
that's
missed
got
it.
him. Yeah, you heard him. He said it was so cancerous that he missed that shot. That was a shot to hit. But anyways,
What's up?
Union, the guys going for main, they look like they're going to C. Union's still taking shots to CSA. Union's got to make a move to one of these points. What's happening over here? We do have a charge happening by the Union in this little wooded area. It is 7th Ohio. They want something to happen. I'm not going to say who's going to win. This is a little close. CSA are going to pull this one. No, they're so close. CSA should win. Oh no, please tell me. You know, I suck at these charge predictions, like going into them. I'm really bad. But CSA did win that one. Union spread out in mass. They got to be doing something. We'll see. It looks like Union is trickling their men towards the C point. I guess they are doing something. I shouldn't be saying they got to do something because they are doing stuff. They're trying different stuff. It's just not working. That's all. So we have the 42nd PA.
Oh, I'm so much of a man that I can't see over.
Forming up here on this fence wall. Who do we have moving here? It is 9th Corps. It looks like they're going back to C. Seems the Union is massing up at C except for the 42nd here. 42nd taking some volleys here at the CSA position. They have a really nice position here. Just because of the crest of that hill. That kill just knocked the Union down the breaking. So, time is ticking for the Union. The clock is coming to a close. It's only a matter of time before the CSA win this game. I'm surprised CSA haven't hit taking losses. They've been engaged for a long time.
Sorry for the wait, lads.
Wisconsin is here.
The Union now forming up here. They're taking shots. Who are they shooting? That one guy. They're shooting that one guy. Ain't no way. Look at that. It's really sad to think about, actually. The Union is shooting at nothing. Are they still shooting? Okay, they aren't shooting. Good. Jeez. I mean, who's winning this? Oh, no. They're not shooting at anything. I mean, I guess there's a couple CSA guys out there that they could be shooting, but... Wow. Union slowly pushing to the... Oh, there's movement up here. 42nd PA moving into the corn, trying to get around the CSA. They don't have the manpower to charge in on their own, but let's see what they do.
Hop over left for credit volley.
Looks like they're just volleying here at CSA. They do have a flag, so they can respawn their men here with these. They get a volley off. Oh, they're still holding in this position. They're holding in this position. They're not still. They just did. But Hood is distracting the CSA. What is this Union group doing? Are they doing anything? They're holding up here. Nope, they're just taking some shots here from the woods. Enjoying some fine time. Oh no. Let's just play this.
That was a really fucking close bullet.
Oh shit, they're right there. Fireman, toe up.
That wasn't... I thought people would be more surprised than that, I'm not gonna lie. But 9th Corps just got out of there, realizing they aren't gonna win that. Meanwhile, Union, they trickle to the right, and they are going down. CSA still doesn't realize they're there. No, they do. Yeah, they do. They're on this side the whole time. Union making a break for this house. We have A and V, and on top of that, we have 5th NC trying to go flank around. CSA splitting apart. Who do we have holding up on these rocks? It is 7th Ohio, and I see IVB. IVB is decapping the point. CSA finally hitting taking losses. Took them a while. No CSA's threatening C, and Union's holding a lot of guys there. They don't see that, right? But regardless, we have the 5th NC charging into this contingent of Union and wiping them on the rocks. More Union coming in PA. They're going to get a couple kills, but they're going to get wiped. Oh my goodness, there's more Union. There's a trickle-in wave, trickle-in charge here. 6 Wisconsin here as well. But unfortunately, for all these... Oh, they're holding the barn. Look at that. What a thing. So, oh, it's actually a little close here. It's a little close here on the point of contention. A and D holding here still. Just 13th Georgia. I think a big thing here is 13th Georgia pulled off. It allowed the Union to have a chance here. Do Confederates have a flag? They do there on the left side of your screen. So Confederates will start getting more and more men here. Union, they do have a flag as well. So it's just going to be a matter of who is less stupid. What I mean by less stupid is like charging up by yourself. I don't know if that's stupid, but regardless, who's going to be a little wiser in this situation? USA just holding in this barn. letting the CSA come to them. You can see Killer's view there. A dead view. Sacrificing his life for his regiment there. And they got the flag. USA losing that flag, that's huge. They aren't going to be able to get any more respawns at this 8 point. 5th NC is going to win this in the long run. 13th Georgia pulling back, and I assume there's more here as well. I see HD, but they are pulling back. And the rest of the CSA still have a strong hold here at the B point. This whole match has just been a slow death of the Union. Just a slow death. Right, early on, the CSA, no way. These Union boys deserve a medal. But unfortunately, they died. So, the thing is, CSA have just had this game from the start. Union responded to what the CSA did. They captured the C point, which is huge on this map. But then the CSA put the ball back into the USA's court by capping B, and USA has held a lot of men on C. It's very hard to take C, so I understand why they put men there. They need that point to win this map. But
we should line up on the fence.
Also,
line them up this way.
It let the CSA be able to use men, a lot more men in different places than the USA. We have the IVB. We've been following them for a moment. They're going up to this point here. Sorry, I flipped the letters wrong on top of the screen. They should be right now. But IVB is running up. They're taking some shots. We do have more Union. They're making an aggressive push to A. The real unfortunate part about this is there's no Union at C right now. If IVB, I don't know if they were dead while that charge was happening, but if IVB and TNA, if they charged when the rest of their Union guys charged, they could have taken this point. But I don't think they knew that, so I can't necessarily blame them. TNA holding up behind the White House here. IVB behind the big brick house. 13th here, running back with 65th Illinois. I think there's other groups here like 5th NC, maybe A and B as well. But yeah, USA, they are all charging for this point of contention. They're all grouping up here. I don't like that. USA hitting last stand. So that means USA, if they die from this point on, they can no longer respawn this game. CSA now charging out in the backs. I think this is 5th NC and A and B, delivering the finishing blow. So everyone that was still waiting to respawn on that last stand stream has respawned up on top of the screen. Or not on top of the screen, but they've respawned up on their main. So everyone that dies now, they're no longer in the game. So it's really just CSA having to finish off. This was really a exact repeat of last round. So not too surprising. This is CSA bias map, because you saw CSA were able to get to that middle point, and then the Union needed to responded, and it was very hard for them to do. Part of it is just it's a hard map in general for them to win, but part of it is they held a lot of men back at C. But that's the great part about this game. You can always come back another week when this map is played again, try something new, try to win the game. So up here, really just pop shots being taken, nothing terribly new happening here. CSA artillery gone up here. They have. Sorry I took a moment. I was just like, what the heck? Who's shooting that?
Napoleon.
Really? Can I give
Tell
you
him the Napoleon now.
You want me to? You want me to load the Napoleon?
I want you to load the Napoleon.
Let me kill you.
What the fuck?
No.
See that? What the fuck was that?
Aim on the enemy battery. Previously our battery.
I don't know what. You know what's going on?
So we have
He was prisoner.
the Union and the CSA coming together here
All right, get a load of the
I'm
show.
loading
in a wholesome moment of artillery.
Hello?
I'm loading it, sir.
Hold up. Sorry, give me a
I'm
second.
getting around for you, sir, please.
Just get shelling it.
Cops, come sponge this for me, please. I don't want to get hit again.
Are they making you dig your own grave?
Cops, please.
I love.
Top sponge it, please. I don't want to get hit again.
This is great. This is too good. All right.
We know what's
I
happening
can't
in the
pull that
battle.
lanyard. I cannot pull that lanyard. So you guys got to pull that damn thing.
Hurry up, get a shell. Get a shell. They're waiting. They're waiting. They're impatient.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
It looks like they flipped the case on with that shot. That is amazing. Also moments here in artillery. One you normally don't see in artillery.
Gel coming in.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
I should have. Oh well. That shot shorter than last time. GSA not really moving. They're just enjoying this win. They lost brutally in the first round, and now they're enjoying the moment, winning this. Who's this other USA guy coming up?
Wait.
We kind of have to.
Listen here. Listen here. You ain't getting away. Okay. All right, Nolan, you're my hostage now. You got to start loading.
Oh well, fuck. Okay.
Oh, the tides of
Back.
turn.
Get him.
Why? Why would you think? Don't leave me here.
Are there more coming? No, that's it for now. Oh my goodness, they spawned in. They don't see him yet. Now they do. Oh, no one's down. It's down to Wisp. And Wisp is still here. Wisp wants this final kill. I sincerely apologized. I don't. If you wanted to see the overarching view of what's happening. So we'll focus on that now. CSA finally making their way to the C point here. They are they're slowly moving in to capture this point and really end the game more than it already is. So I saw some 6 Wisconsin. 5th NCAA A&V is charging in here. We can see A&V's boys being reinforced by the Pickett's Brigade as the rest of the Union. We have Shade here just hiding. Berryman does not want to die, and so he's running across the Burnside's bridge. Can he go over here? Is this out of bounds? It's definitely out of bounds. He really doesn't want to die to the CSA. Anybody following? Nope. Just our boy Perryman.
They killed my husband, them son of bitches! You motherfuckers! I will avenge you, Toasty Ghosty, you son of a bitch! Oh, hell no! Go fuck yourself!
And there he goes. Perryman dying